Good evening. I'm Beth Farnsworth.
And I'm CJ Ward. The Santa Maria riverbed is being cleaned up. News Channel reporter Christina Rodriguez is there. She will join us live in a moment with an update. Andy Lopez-Bornet is in the First Alert Weather Center with your forecast.
A Texas oil company trying to restart oil production in Santa Barbara County awaited a key vote that just passed hours ago. Today, the Santa Barbara County Planning Commission held a hearing to determine whether to approve a transfer of ownership permits from Exxon to Sable Offshore. News Channel reporter Mina Wahab joins us with the latest live. Mina?
It was a packed house as people anxiously waited for the voting results. In a 3-1 vote, the Santa Barbara County Planning Commission approved the permit transfer from ExxonMobil to Sable Offshore. Sable's plans include using the pipeline that ruptured back in the Refugio oil spill, and they plan to restart that pipeline by the end of the year.
Only the cleanup crews really saw and walked among the dead in hazmat suits, disposing of their bodies in bins.
Nearly a decade later, and dozens of environmentalists are still shaken up by the devastation the Refugio oil spill caused to wildlife back in 2015. After hours of deliberation on Wednesday, the Santa Barbara Planning Commission voted 3-1 to approve Sable's request for ExxonMobil's transfer of ownership of oil facilities along the Gaviota Coast.
Commissioner Park?
No.
Commissioner Reed?
Aye.
Chair Martinez?
Aye.
Motion passes 3-1.
This crude oil, when it's flowing, represents almost 15-20% of California production. And what they call carbon content or carbon intensity is 1/4 of the Middle East crude that it would displace.
For environmentalists, this is a huge blow.
The Planning Commission relied on plans and financial guarantees that just don't exist. So it's putting our entire community at risk again. We went through this 9 years ago, and we're going to go through it again.
Research shows another oil spill on the pipeline is inevitable, and Sable does not have an approved oil spill remediation plan. Some fear history will repeat itself, with the burden of financial responsibility for an oil spill cleanup falling on the people of Santa Barbara County.
That company would go bankrupt in the event of a spill and disappear and be worthless. This is their only asset. They have no other assets. They have no other income. If there's a spill, they're gone. We're on the hook. The county taxpayers are on the hook. The state of California is on the hook.
Several have also complained that Sable has rushed ahead with work on the pipeline, including ignoring warnings from the Coastal Commission to stop construction without a permit. But Sable says they are taking all the appropriate measures to make sure that the corroded pipeline is as good as new.
We've got a project that's worth $10 billion, and the amount of revenue that's going to come in from that, we want to get that going as soon as possible. So we're in the process of upgrading all our facilities and the pipeline. We're repairing the pipeline.
Sable might be saying it's a boost to the economy, but it's really a boom and bust. And so that's what happens with the oil industry, is that they extract a lot of resources for themselves, and then they go out of business when they have a major oil spill or their infrastructure stops working.
Sable maintains it has the experience to operate the pipeline and facilities safely, and that more money will come in when they restart production. Opponents worry about outstanding loans and insurance hindering their ability to pay for a spill if it happens. Now, voters will have 10 days to appeal this decision. Sable wants to restart production before the end of the year. However, they are still awaiting approval from other regulators and need to finish making repairs on the pipeline. Back to you.
And let's get our first check on the weather now with Andy Lopez-Bornet. And you're tracking some rain, aren't you?
Yes, definitely tracking some rain in the forecast. Now we're going to see it just a little bit tomorrow morning.